Hello, hello! I hope you can hear me okay. That might have been a bit loud. Oh, we switched my headphones again. Why does it keep doing that?
Instead of being set as microphone, which it actually is in Streamlabs, it keeps going to default. Anyways, this is the setup today. It's not great. I This room is too fucking small. Um, oh hey Mark. Oh, you got an apple too. Fuck yeah. Y'all just hoarding all the apples, aren't you? Um, yeah. This is gonna be. Where's my sketchbook? Oh, this is gonna be a random ass stream. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm gonna get annoyed and gonna stop at some point, but I'm gonna keep doing stuff. That's pretty much it. I'm just trying to be productive and, you know, oh my god, I cannot figure out where like you can see my hands on stream. This is too. Anyways, there's a thing in the corner over there. Um, and we're gonna do the thing with the corner and you get it. Ooh, pomelo. I want pomelo. That's not good. Naggies. The plan is to start painting with um acrylic, your fingers, and then end with oil. I just realized I might need to move that closer, and you might have to back the fuck up. Though you can't really, but we're gonna see. Um, because I want to sit. I get to stand up like this. Does not do that. Gotta get a box. Very shallow box. I stepped on a brush. Where are my other boxes? I'm confused. It didn't happen. Okay, this is what we have. That's still too low though. It's not that. Where are my boxes? I have like piles, genuine piles of cardboard boxes and I can't find any of them. 'Cause. 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 ' Something has eaten my boxes, I swear. I'm confused. Genuinely, what the fuck? This is a horrible setup. Very stable, too. This sucks. Good enough. Oh, hello, Syndicate. Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome on in, everyone. How are you doing? Erasing this is like useless. It doesn't do anything. I hate this. This is not fitting on this page the way I need it to. Fuck. Also, why am I sketching with pencil? I never sketch with pencil. Yeah, that's not meant to be in the middle. Yeah, I'll fix it when I sketch. Mm-hmm. Mm. The fuck did that brush go? I love that I never use my paintbrushes without gloves on, and they're like sticky. That didn't happen. That's fine. What? Something bit me. I'm assuming a mosquito. I'm itchy. Oh no, there is kind of a bite. I keep wanting to look at my camera over there, but you're over here. I want to move you over there a little. Or stop being itchy more, mainly. It needs to be fucking wider. Should. Oh, that's where my sketchbook went. Whoops. Ignore how fucked up this thing is, okay? This is my at-home mixing thing, and it's got a lot of layers of acrylic paint and bullshit on it. So, it'd be cool if I could prop this up and not get a shit ton of paint on it. Can these pages are fucking stuck together? This is what we've got. I don't know where my thingy for slowing down acrylic paint drying is, so this is gonna be kind of a mess. I haven't sketched with acrylic since I was fully painting with acrylic, which was a while ago because I hate acrylic. Or well, I realized I hate acrylic. The fuck is stop? Even my own sketches don't quite make sense to me. Acrylic does not blend like oil. That sucks. I don't like it. Paintings got issues. Yeah, my sketch and the painting that I'm ending up with is like not gonna be the same, but I don't really care. It's Do we want music playing? I just realized that. Maybe this stream needs some music. I do tend to get quite focused on painting, even if I'm not like watching or listening to something, so this is definitely gonna be a quieter stream. Which is unusual for me, isn't it? I'm usually rather not quiet. I don't know why the fuck I picked something that's got a figure in it because I don't like figures. A Stacy's mest doorgesloten.
Galdu vajag tādu paceļam pie grieztiem. Vai tādu saliekam, ko var pabāzt zem āziņš. Tad jau...
Dad moment. Hey, Crispy Christ. How you doing? I'm fine. Not really loving the current painting setup, but best I can do for the moment. Oh, at least I'm being productive-ish. I have things to do, but I don't want to. I say while doing them, so, you know, that's the thing. I wish this ledge, which I'm sitting on, was deeper because I'm like falling off. My ass is tiny. This thing is supposed to be way smaller than I drew it. Also, her head's a bit big. And she's gonna be way bigger than I originally wanted. also keeps sticking to what I'm sitting on because it's very warm. I like the composition of this though, so that's good. It's got something going for it. Oh. What is that fucking pop-up? Oh, so wait. I'm kind of silly, I think. Hmm. I don't hate it. It's not great, but yeah, do everything, do the background with this. It's not white, it's lightly green, but it'll be good. Can you not follow, please? Can't really push on this thing, like falls over, so this is gonna be some questionable background painting. For fuck's sake, this is not watery enough. Good plant. Ooh, thank you. It's a lot rounder in my sketch than it is actually supposed to be, but it's okay. We'll live. Just realized what I can't do what I'm trying to do because my sketch is going to start to blend in with the background. Especially the leaves. Can you stay? I can't paint quickly the way I want to because it just falls over. Brush sucks up a little bit too much paint. I mean, it's meant for that because it's for walls, but like, it's fine. Not. It's a very nice big brush. I just wish it was thinner. And the thinner one that I got for this specific reason from an art store sucks. And is both impossible to clean properly and also is already like breaking. So realistically 0 out of 10. Oh no, 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 no. So this right here will disappear when I go do the background next to it, which sucks. Acrylic paint is so weird. I'm not used to this consistency. It's not anymore, I certainly used to be, but it dripped onto my hand. I'm gonna look, you have to resketch, but that's okay. Feels kind of wrong actually. Why not oil? Uh, because oil takes a long time to dry, and I don't have that long to paint this, and I want to be speedy. And honestly, doing backgrounds with acrylic is something that I did do at one point when I was like painting at home. Except that was when I had more space because I could close the couch so I could like properly set up. But I like backgrounds with acrylic because then you can like really quickly do your expressive shit and then not have to worry about using oil, which is also more expensive, to like cover the background, the big areas. You can just use it for the shadows and light and nice stuff. Might keep the background green. It's quite nice, actually. When I get a Molbert, an easel, um, it's over for you guys. Oh, it fell over. I could like do strokes and shit, but now I have to be really careful to make sure this thing doesn't fall over. Is there hair on the corner of this? Oh, it's follows. Oh my god, fuck off. Really nice color. Lucas doesn't like this color. I feel like it's rude. This is kind of fun. Okay, I have way too much water in my water dish. This this rag no longer absorbs water because it's covered in oil. Pink time. I did not even realize that both her and this is supposed to be like dark pink. Can this open? This is gonna be a this is gonna be a problem because these paints are old. There we go. Oh, that almost broke my glove. That would be bad. This is not a very hot pink. Oh. This is the broken cap one, which means it's dry. I need this paint. Cap in two pieces. Very nice. Oh, it's actually not dry. Awesome. I'm just gonna stick this back on and hope it, stays-ish. Okay. Forgot this was like orange. I don't have the right red. God damn it. Blue. Sakura blue. Also, this acrylic paint is not very great. It's surprisingly sheer, so it's good for priming, but not much else. Also, these are way too expensive for what I'm doing. I should get more, not this specific brand, but like bigger ones, because these are ooh, cranberries. Bit small. And I don't have one of my mixing spatulas. Mixing spatulas? My little palette knives. I had it earlier. I was using it. Oh, never mind. It's right here. Whoopsie. That was kind of a... Mixing acrylic also is kind of weird. that color got lighter and it wasn't supposed to, but I get why. Whoops. I'm literally like too tired to talk. I'm so sleepy. We went to bed at 5 in the morning yesterday, so that doesn't really help me, but I was also already tired, so I'm just extra tired now. I'm very sleepy. And when you're sleepy and trying to focus on what the fuck you're doing and trying to not absolutely fuck up what it is you're doing, it's very difficult to keep talking. Um, this is why I like doing streams with other people, because then I'm never like it's difficult to run out of things to talk about when there's like 3 people or 1 or 2 or whatever, because you can just keep talking to each other, which is like conversation for the stream. But if you're alone and you're like me and you kind of just forget things and you're in your head, especially when painting, um, gets my brain kind of goes places. Or focused on the painting and not really focused on the speaking. I'm gonna lose all the shading I did there. Swirl. Nice and soupy paint for the nice and soupy lady. Alright, she's gonna have a shadow here, so putting the lightest color there is actually a mistake. It's dish time. Hey, Vilchi, I am in fact very distracted. It's also because like you're very far in my peripherals. Oh, fuck. Acrylic paint really is fucking see-through. Maybe it's just this, the green that I'm mixing in with it, but like, come on. It's doing very little to cover. And there isn't even, I mean, I did add water to it to make it easier to spread because, as I said, these are old paints, so they're um, quite dried out, unfortunately. Oh yeah, and acrylic doesn't fucking blend for shit. How am I supposed to make a structure with paint? That's not something I know how to do. But I have also found out that painting with acrylic isn't so bad if I'm speedy, which I sorry, I was like, where do I put the shadow? And I completely zoned out. Wait. Um oh wait, that's supposed to be blue. The shadows on this guy are blue. Shadow guy? I stroke. Anyways, painting with acrylic isn't as bad if I'm speedy, which I didn't used to be, but I've gotten better at painting since I painted with acrylic, which is nice. Seeing improvements sick. That is so much more blue than I wanted. I might be able to do most of this painting in acrylic. Her proportions are not right though. Her like shoulders are meant to come in over there. I'll fix that. Acrylic acrylic is weird because oil is very smooth, and when you mix it with turpentine, or if you mix it with like linseed oil, which is nicer but takes way longer to dry, and is could set on fire, it's it's very smooth. Like they actually want to mix together, but acrylic and water, which is what you're supposed to mix acrylic with, don't really feel like they want to be friends. Our boobs don't go all the way where they're supposed to. God damn it. Can't do people. I mean, I should. I should just paint more. You guys want to watch more painting streams? Should I do that? Actually, encourage myself to do art more. If you guys are here and you're encouraging me to do stuff, that could help me. Peer pressure and all that. Good. I'll do it. I'll do my best, anyways. Except we're gonna have to get Dad to make me an easel first because this is like not. This sucks. So I really want to sell some of my paintings, but like shipping the really big paintings would be a nightmare. The best way I can think to sell them is online. And it's not like I'm gonna make prints out of them because that requires a lot more unless I buy my own printer. Question will these decently end up somewhat egoistic for some time at the start. It's me after all. There. But our streams are revived. That's good. What I mainly hope to achieve with especially like these art streams where I'm kind of just, focused on doing stuff, especially if it's for school, which is most of my art essentially at the moment, is that um I'm just trying to keep myself productive and give a place for people to hang out and maybe do their own things for school or work or whatever. Ultimate body doubling type of vibe. And I'll definitely work on the setup. Oh, Drawing boobs is a lot more fun than painting them. It's the shape that's wrong. Or tell me the boobs are questionable. It's like that thing when Mace says the boobs are the boobs are calm, the boobs are questionable is what they are. So I have a great thing where I can just open this like stream full screen to be able to see what this looks like from like a second perspective. I mean the mic's kind of in the way for you guys. I'm sorry, but otherwise you can't hear me. This looks so weird from y'all's perspective. Her boobs also look too high. I mean, that could be the angle. But, oh no, her boobs are too high. Look at that. See, we achieved something. Beautiful. Okay, we're moving the boobs down. What color? I've got dark. I don't need dark. I need light. I was not supposed to do shading with acrylic, but I'm having fun now, so it's okay. Her shoulder ends here, and there's the middle line should be like here, so like there. Can inflate the boobs down. That is what we are doing. Yeah, acrylic, not great for shading because it's not very blendy. It kind of goes where you put it and then doesn't like blend out. So the shape is like towards this. I'll have to see about that. Also, I don't have to finish this one at home. I will still, on Thursday, most likely bring it to the school, but it would be nice to make quite a bit of progress until then so that I actually have like things to talk about with my teacher about it. Because she has seen the composition because she makes us show her sketches. She's seen the composition, but that got worse. Now the boobs are too large. Oh my god, I hate boobs. I don't hate boobs. I really like boobs. I just don't like drawing them because they're beautiful. Boobs are beautiful, but they are so specific about looking good, which is like the truth for most human bodies, organs, and every organs, faces is what I meant to say. But boobs, like I don't know, there's something about it that they're not balls as a lot of people draw them. They're not actually ball shaped. They're kind of ovally and they have a specific shape and they have specific places where lighting is and specific places where shadows are. And if you don't get those specific places right, well, it looks fucking bad, man. That kind of looks sick, doesn't it? The shadows, like without being all blended. Kind of like it. I don't think my teacher would approve, but I mean, actually, that's not true. I can realistically do what I want, which is nice. That really doing art school and university instead of high school is a lot better. I just have started playing the first April Minecraft Snapchat craft mine. Oh, I saw that. I can definitely recommend from Mace when you need to distract him from over progressing in your together world. Wait, I have to someone screenshot that and send it to him. Oh my god. I did think he would like it. I thought I wouldn't, but that is a great idea. And boobs are sacs, yes. They're a very specific kind of oval thing, and the way that they're attached to the body makes them like very specifically lay when a person is standing or sitting or like turned to the side. And it can be awfully difficult uh to be precise. The boobs improved, but I'm also pretty sure they're supposed to point more outwards and they don't. Like that, maybe? I'm like way too focused on what I'm not supposed to be focused on, but it's okay. I'm having fun. So I'm pretty sure I should zoom in on my reference a little bit because it's actually way more zoomed out than what I ended up sketch. Not way more, but it's quite a bit more zoomed out than what I ended up sketching. Oh god damn it! What? I'm in mod view and I have no mod icons? That makes sense. Goodbye. I can't see mod icons in. Why can't I see mod icons in mod view? That doesn't make any sense. I'm shooketh. Oh wow, because of the lighting, the shadows here and here from that camera looks so much like intense than they are IRL. That oh that's like blue. I meant to pick up this. That's kind of crazy. Hmm. Where my reference go? Oh, there we go. Hmm. Oh, my. I'm gonna. I need to put my not my brushes. This, but oh my god. I need to I need to put my rags in a mixture of like basically washing fluid and fabric softener because apparently fabric softener can help get out oil and dried paint from stuff from like fabric. Um, but the issue there is that I can't put them in the washing machine because they have turpentine and a lot of traces of paint, which means that they could very much so fuck up the washing machine. And I don't want to do that for obvious reason. Um, so I don't really know how to, besides like, you know, shoving everything in a tub. I stepped on. My legs are numb. This is not the best sitting position. Eh, I'm sticking. I'm sticky. Not sure what it's called in English, but basin maybe. Yeah, I was just thinking that we do have a pretty big bowl that we do sometimes use for soaking like white towels and stuff in bleach. Um, because we're like a hotel. Most of our towels are white. Um, but like a little large basin which you can soak them. Yeah, I think so. I'm just worried about rinsing them because I can't realistically rinse them in the washing machine either. But I might ask Dad about that or look it up as well. Um, but I think that even if I were to just a bit larger than this thing, yeah, if I were to just soak them in soap and like put on like cleaning gloves and just kind of smush them through and then squeeze out as much as I can, rinse it once or twice the same way, and just leave them outside to dry when it's like very warm as it is now, they should be fine. Except I have actually hand washed my clothes and it's very um physically demanding, but I was kind of thinking, considering I don't really like care about the rags, like they can get fucked up realistically. I should just like put on uh rubber boots or something and stomp on them because that would be the fastest. Yeah, my mom is a clothing designer, so that's the way she takes care of cloth that can't survive washing machine temperature and stuff. Yeah, I mean we have fuck's sake. Our our washing machine goes down to a very low temperature and there are some clothes that I wash like it's like 20 degrees I think. What you're describing sort of the precision. Yeah, I know. I've washed clothes by hand. I my grandparents actually wash my grandmother still prefers to wash like her sheets by hand even though they can definitely survive the washing machine. She even she even has um one of those like vintage washing boards, like the metal ones that are ridges in them that you can like squeeze it on. Um, I do have green. Um, we so one of those could be useful, but I don't really care about that much of the cloth. I literally need them to be like intensely rinsed. Except that also means that I can't add too much soap because I can't rinse them very well, and having soap in these could be very bad. Not bad, but annoying, certainly. My hand. Like little window pointers. Yeah. Oh, Um, I don't normally paint from really long stints, even at school. I normally take a break and take my gloves off, and I haven't done that because I'm kind of into this. I'm having fun. I need to work on the face more. This is like quite cool, but the face needs work. But I'm gonna move on to these guys so I can get like more of it filled in. So my hands are kind of swamp feeling underneath the gloves. don't know if you can see, but this blue is like solid because the tube's broken. Oh, I should buy acrylic medium. They do make that. I used to have some, but it was kind of shitty. Into face to. Mm. God, this paint is fucking see-through. Mm. What brown? Ah! I'm out of some of my favorite like colors that I use usually because I use them up in acrylic and then never um that I use them up and I never rebought them. I keep losing my train of thought. Fucking open. I just realized that I never said that uh ow. I'm watching House MD. Well, not watching really. There's an episode running in the background. It's not particularly loud, but it is making me. Oh my god! That is really not the color I thought it was going to be. This is what happens when you run out of colors you like and you just use whatever the fuck you've got. only thing I have to be precise with while doing the acrylic is the like edges and stuff to make sure the outlines are correctly and the colors are kind of like meh. So it's the one where the guy seems to have the thing, but then they see this called got the seizures, so they including might be chronic disease. The house figures out because the patient lied about receiving habit. Okay, that is most of the shows. Like I do like it, but if anyone actually knows, then it's the one with the sports guy who denies having denies using steroids. I don't even remember what's wrong with him in the end, but he used some drugs. Um, he had used. Anyways, he had. Anyways, yeah, dude denies steroids. He has clean blood tests, except there's the chances that something else is wrong with him are very low, and the possibilities of what those other things could be are really bad for him. First dishwasher's lunches. Time to eat some more of my cake. Ooh. I want cake. That dish looks surprisingly good for me barely touching it. Christ, these dry paints are kind of iffy. This paint is literally separating from itself. God, this sucks. Can you see that that's covering nothing? Oh, better. The lighting in my reference picture doesn't make sense if you think there's only one light source, but there's multiple, and we're not supposed to paint it like that, which sucks because it makes such cool shadows here and then here, but then also here, which doesn't make sense if the light's going this way. Which is what I'm gonna probably paint. Jesus fuck. That was a big ass fly. areas of this painting are going to be way thicker than I had wanted. Like, this in acrylic's pretty sick. That in acrylic, not very sick. It's the yellow sucks and is like goopy and will not actually cover what I'm trying to cover. That is horrible. Truly an atrocious. Okay, I'm stopping. I'm not touching that. Get neurotypical goodies. I I love forgetting what the opposite color is, and I'm like, I know it's obvious, but I'm just like staring at my colors, like, what's the opposite of blue? It's orange, but brain forgets. How did these turn purple? I mean, I guess it was more red than. Oh, why does acrylic not spread? So this bitch is gonna have to be metal. Yeah. There's about to be a lot of rain. I mean, to be fair, it's been thundering most of the day. Oh, fuck. Oh, that went gray real fast. Mm. Oh. Oh. I love when I open my reference and nothing changes to 10. Really not the shade I thought I was mixing up. I'm going over paint that's not dry. Fuck's sake. Well, mistakes were made. Yeah, whatever. That's what the oil's for, right? Fixing mistakes. My mouse just disappeared off my screen. That was interesting. Uh, everything about my legs is numb. I'm gonna have to get up in a bit. I could end stream. I just realized I have not been charging my phone. I have no idea what percent it's at. And fucking nothing. Oh. No, it's at 11%. That's not so bad for how long I've been streaming. I think it's maybe time for a break because I have been painting. Oh, I have been painting non-stop for 2 fucking hours. She looks the same. I'm joking. There was nothing here when I started. It's not bad. I believe that I'm supposed to do like 6 hours of painting over the weekend to catch up. Oh, hey, Lucas. So, I'll probably be back in a bit. I could just take a break instead of ending the stream. But I might also just paint while not streaming and see if I can set myself up comfier, even though, like, the way I'm sitting is comfy and everything. Oh. The only issue is the camera angles. Kind of weird. And that what I'm sitting on is not comfortable at all. Which, I mean, would be the same case if I was sitting on the floor, so no good options, I guess. The issue with painting with acrylic is that the moment you want to take a break, you have to completely clean everything because it dries, which is not very helpful. Okay. Thanks, I guess. How far could my phone? I need to buy a longer charger. Oh yeah, this is as far as we go. I need to buy a longer cord if I want to show off like this. That really looks so harsh on camera. It does not look that bad in real life, or not that harsh. I don't think it necessarily looks bad on camera. It's interesting. I wonder if it's the lighting as well. That made it worse, realistically. Oh, and there goes my lamp. My lamp will not stay. I don't know if you can see the light moving around. Can you? What the fuck? Okay, it's been there all day. Now it falls. Let's see if I can fix that. This lamp is very limp. Very limpy. It's pouring buckets. Oh, it is? I don't think it started raining here. Limpy lamp, stop being limpy. Oh my god. Stay the fuck up. It's been up the entire stream, and now it's not. What the fuck? And that's kind of up. It's not where it was before, though. It's now shining in my eyes, but... Yeah, it was thundering like crazy here while it was still sunny outside. It's a lot of paint that I don't want to waste, but I don't really have any more pink to do. Could do the green. The thing about acrylic, you're like, I could take a break, but if I take a break, the fucking paint's gonna turn to goddamn solidness, in which case you can't even get it off the palette anymore. It literally dries to the palette as I'm working. Like, this palette now, considering I'm not gonna clean it as much as I used to, it's just gonna slowly become a mountain, which is like something that people do with oil paint, but I don't really like it, and I'm gonna do it with acrylic. This is a bad episode. Apollo is excited that it's cold outside now that I know for a fact. Oh, this is a good episode. Mm. I thought this green-blue color was darker than the green. It's not. Oh well. What time is it? It's only 7. It looks like it's like 9 or, well, more like 10 outside with how dark it got. It's kind of cool. I do love a good summer storm. This is not the green. It's kind of the green of the leaves. The leaves are kind of, not kind of fake. The leaves are very fake, but mm, The leaves are not leafing. They're not big enough. Questionable leaves. Might have to work with on that. Probably should use a bigger brush. Oh, that. Dang. I really should have squeezed out less paint. Okay. New House of the episode. Super high-powered CEO presents with severe leg pain. They can't find what's wrong with her. They assume that there was a clot that had resolved on its own. And then one of the doctors goes into her room to talk to her about it. And she is laying on her side, and the doctor's talking to her, and he's just sort of assuming she's ignoring him because she's being completely silent. Except when he walks over, he realizes she's in pain, and then immediately after that, she screams out in pain, which makes no sense because before she was dead silent. Tasty? I don't have a tissue to put this in. Fuck. I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. It is officially pouring buckets outside. I might have to close my window. Apollo was just standing in the middle of the yard, and I opened the door and I was like, "Do you want to come inside?" Man's bolted inside so fucking fast. I'm just letting my gloves help. It is pouring water out. Holy shit. I wonder if you can hear that. You might be able to. My sketch looks better than that, unfortunately. Happens. Ugh. I know. Use a more familiar angle for us. I believe. Oh. I believe it is time for the end of stream because that way it sucks. I'm tired and I want food. And I want to clean up my room and do some other stuff. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's only 8. It just got so light outside due to the thunder and the lightning, mainly the lightning. I am so sleepy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you probably maybe later today, definitely tomorrow. Bye.